Roti and welcome to the podcast. Today's topic is about the impact of technology to teenagers. Is it beneficial of teenagers or will it damage their mental health? And this morning you hear opinion of Moreno Ibrahim, a junior high school student from IDN boarding school. Now live at IDN boarding school building on 9 November 2022. Okay, without wasting any time, let's get straight to the point. Good morning, Moreno. Nice to meet you.
Good morning. Nice to meet you too.
Okay, Moreno, thank you very much for joining the podcast.
My pleasure. Yeah.
But before we start, can you tell a little bit about yourself to the audience?
Well, of course. Hello everyone. My name is Moreno Ibrahim. You can just call me Moreno. I'm from Bali, Indonesia, and right now I'm studying in IDN boarding school as a junior high school student. And yeah, that's it.
Alright, Moreno. So, topic for today we're going to discuss is about the impact of technology to teenagers.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So I thought we could start by talking about your opinion of technology in general.
Well, I think technology is very useful to help us in our daily lives. Like, for example, communicating with other people is a lot more easier because of cell phones, and finding information is a lot more easier because of the internet. And going to places is a lot more easier because of modern transportation, like cars and motorbikes and planes. That's why I think the internet is such an important tool for humans.
Okay, so basically your opinion of technology is good.
Yeah, basically it's good. Yeah. And also with technology, you can also make friends with people from around the world just through social media and online games. Until now, I still have a group of friends from other countries that I made just by playing games. And that is something special. That is something that people in the past generation just didn't have.
Well, see, the old people get angry and they say, "Oh, kids, don't know how to talk. They're just texting." But in fact, everybody over the age 40 listening doesn't any friend from around the globe that they connect with every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So everything that you said about technology was good and all. But every day we always see teenagers getting addicted to technology without really thinking about their mental and physical health. For example, getting too lazy to shower and forgetting to sleep and never exercising. So what your opinion about that?
Well, if you talk about the getting to addicted thing, I completely agree. Because teens nowadays, including you and I, would rather stay in their rooms playing games for hours and hours rather than going outside, doing physical exercise, and to get healthy.
Okay. So what even happens if your use of technology for too long?
Well, first there's the physical effects, right? You know, the usual like eye irritation, poor body posture, lack of sleep, and less physical exercise, less physical activity, and so on and so forth. But there's also the non-physical effects. Like I said, for example, like I said before, staying in the rooms for hours and hours just to play games, or you can also just call that isolation.
So how about you fix the problem of getting addicted to technology?
Well, I think it's very important for every teenagers to create something called a screen-free time, just to balance everything out. Technology can be fun for teens, yes. It allows them to connect with their friends online through social media. It allows them to play games with their friends on multiplayer online games, but that's okay. But it's always important to stay balanced. So just do other physical exercise or do some learning or do other types of play. And also make sure you leave enough time in your life in your week to talk to people face to face. It's very important.
Well, do you always reduce screen free time in your life?
Uh, Sometimes, of course, as a human being, I'm not always perfect. Sometimes I get too ahead of myself and I get locked at the screen for the whole day. But I'm always trying my best to limit myself from being on the internet for too long, and I'm also trying my best to uh, do other offline activity just to balance everything out.
What do you think is the main cause to teenagers getting too addicted to gadget and the internet?
Well, personally, I think there's no single cause on why internet addiction can be, why so many teenagers are addicted to the internet. There's many and several factors on why it can be so addictive.
Can you please mention one, the factor that you think is most impactful?
Well, I think the biggest reason on why it can be so addicting is because internet addiction is kind of similar to drugs and substance addiction. Just think about it. They both give pleasure to the human brain, they both can be a boredom booster, and they both can also be an escape from reality. And like I said before, the way to stop this addiction is by putting this screen free time to your life.
Other than internet addiction, there also something is called internet abuse. From my understanding, internet abuse is like cyberbullying. Can you explain more about this internet abuse and cyberbullying?
Well, cyberbullying is basically just the use of the internet to bully and or to intimidate other people online. But it's not only cyberbullying. There's also other types of internet abuse, like cybercrime, the use of the internet for criminal activity, or malware, a software designed to harm other people's computer, or even spamming, sending unwanted messages to other people. And sadly, right now, millions of the internet users are doing this internet abuse.
Okay, internet abuse is is okay. Internet abuse is basically the of the internet for a bad behavior.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But why so many people do such bad things?
I think it's because doing these bad things on the internet is a lot more accessible and a lot more easier compared to doing it in real life. Like, cybercrime. Uh, if people want to steal money online, all they need is a computer, and then they hack your financial data, and then that's it. They get your money, and they don't even drop a single sweat. Compared to doing it in real life, it's a lot more draining and it needs a lot more effort. Like maybe people need to break a car window to get the money inside, or people need to attack other people to steal their money, or even they need to break into a bank to steal the money from the vault. And that's a lot more, and that is a lot more tiring, and it needs a lot more effort. That's why I think more people are doing it online than offline.
So, what do you do if someone tries to take your money away?
Well, you just need to know if something is a scam or not. Like if there's a random notification saying, "Oh, your computer has a virus. Please pay something to fix it." You should really check your computer if it really has a virus or not, because that is the most common way of scammers trying to get your money. And they often target old people, like your grandparents. Why? Because probably your grandparents don't understand the internet that much, and the scammers knows that. That's why you should alert your grandma and your grandpa about this type of scam.
Okay.
And also try securing your passwords and your account with the help of like security systems. Right now, I use a VPN. and it really helps me secure my personal information, my finances, and my relationship online. And it's really help. Really helps me secure. It really helps me to make me feel safe on the internet.
But how do you know if your computer has real virus or a fake one?
Well, I learn about it. So I look up on the internet like about online security stuff or what is VPN or uh, common ways of scamming or how to prevent scamming or how to secure personal information online and much more. Sometimes I ask a friend, sometimes I look it up myself. And you should too. At least you should know the basics on how to secure your information online. And it's really helpful, so it will make you feel safe being on the internet.
Okay, well, Moreno, since the time is up, thank you very much for joining on the podcast today. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion about internet.
You're welcome. And thank you for having me here.
So what we learned today is that technology is an important tool for humans, but don't focus on it too much, and you should make a screen free time to your day. Thank you, Moreno, for joining today's podcast, and thank you to the audience. The audience watch the podcast until the end. And I'm sorry if I did any mistakes. And the last I say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.